Welcome to the BFF Report. I'm your host, Mike B, aka Phony, and last week we talked about Worgans, so naturally this week we're going to be talking about Goblins. Now, last week I maybe forgot to say it, but this week, let me just tell you, there's going to be spoilers in this, guys, okay? It's like, last week people got mad, and I was like, okay, the whole show is about Worgans, obviously I'm going to be spoiling some stuff. Now, there's a couple things I might, like, maybe skip over or something. Now, it could be for time, or it could be because I just don't want to ruin everything for you. So just because you saw this, doesn't mean you can't go buy Cataclysm, because Mike B ruined the whole game for me. I'm not going to buy it now, all right?
The Goblin starting area looks exactly like you would expect it to, like an industrialized dump. The first quest you get starts off kinda like you would expect it to, delivering an explosive to the site foreman to get him off his ass and start doing his job. And, kind of as expected, the first thing he does is employ you to do it for him. Pretty much like a boss. But before we start earning our keep, let's talk about these sweet racials. First up is the Rocket Barrage. 2-minute CD does this much damage, and the second, yes, there are two active racials here, is the Rocket Jump. I'll just show you this one. Now run into the mine and kill 8 worms. And I'll go ahead and take this opportunity to tell you to stop being lazy and go get some BOAs. Unless you are planning on like reading the quests and getting all into the lore or something stupid like that. Go get some BOAs. I like this next quest. One of these 3 trolls is not doing his job. So tase him. Next, go pick up some Coca-Cola, which is pretty much Goblin's energy drink for the brain. Gives them all these crazy ideas. With the city being so large, they've decided to hook you up with this sweet ride to navigate the streets and highways. Yes, there are streets and highways. It is awesome. Of course, the first thing you do when you get your first ride is pick up all your friends, who are located here, here, and here. By the way, just an FYI, this guy is a bank. Then once you get the band back together, it's time to head down to the slummy part of town, that narrows it down, right? And beat down on some of the less fortunate. To highlight some of the next few neato quests, there's the foot bomb set. You lob a few exploding leather balls to some shredders, then score the extra point. Make a quick trip to the bank, withdraw some cash money to spend on some sexy attire for tonight's party at KTC headquarters. And now we get to start some of the cool phasing stuff. The first thing you might notice is this crazy pool party going on. That totally wasn't there before. Speaking of pool, what's up with this thing? This is Ion or something? So you walk up to the party members and watch their emotes. If they're eating, hit the turkey leg button and make them /heart you. If they're holding a sparkler, hit the fireworks button and yield the same results. Basically dismiss any sense of self-esteem and individualism you thought you had and just focus on making everyone else happy. For 375 XP. You turn around to find out that the party has been crashed by biker pirates from the South Seas. And then you continue the luck streak, you're informed that Mount Kajara is going to explode and everyone in Kazan is going to die. But this being your lucky day, you're invited to accompany the prince for a small price of $1 bazillion. Your sassy assistant reminds you that you are completely loaded and just need to pull the money out of the bank. Oh, but that's right, it's crisis time and the bank has frozen everyone's accounts. I guess we're just gonna have to break in and get our stuff back. You still don't have quite enough cash, so your assistant suggests a little insurance fraud to help make the ends meet. The city is going up in flames and you bust out your terribly animated Knight Rider boost just in time to hand over your life savings to the prince and be on your way. Sometime during the voyage, your ship was attacked, leaving you and the survivors shipwrecked on some uncharted island full of spiky raptors and bomb-throwing monkeys. I was gonna skip this next area since it was just more monkey killing, but felt that this picture taking quest was interesting enough to show you guys. Alright, steady, and... Perfect. I finally made it to the Horde survivor camp and spoke with Agra. She tells me that they were also attacked by the Alliance and lost possession of their precious cargo. She sends you on your way to prove yourself before helping them by doing some yard work. And it just keeps getting cooler. Next quest involves using a set of infrared heat focals to find like these SI7 guys and kill them. Starting to lean towards the goblins a bit more than the Worgans, to be honest. And we're not even close to done yet. So you're told that this precious cargo is located on the ship, so you jump on the gyro chopper here and it pretty much kamikazes into the thing here, drops you off, and now it's up to you to find it. Now it's right here. I don't want to show you because I'm into the spoilers, but I'm not gonna tell you this one. Let's just say that he hooks you up with a pretty sweet ride, like a tornado that throws lightning at all the different allied sailors. So you kill like 50 of them, you know, massacre. Then it conveniently flies you all the way back to the base where you're gonna jump on this very sturdy looking rocket to get off the island that I guess you guys could just freaking swim across. I don't understand what the deal is with the goblins and like strapping rockets to everything, but it is hilarious. Once you get there, you gotta set up camp. No problem. Welcome to your next quest hub, Town in a Box. Priority 1 is food, and the cook needs these cluckers. Bear in mind, we are like 37 feet from base, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna carry 10 of these things back. Just strap some rockets on it. After that, they hook you up with some dummy eggs, and you gotta load up a few traps, then they snap on an unsuspecting raptor, and out pops an egg. A real egg, 100% drop rate. As if we haven't beaten the egg/chicken/rocket thing to death already, it's time to face the boss clucker himself. Now, I don't want to ruin this fight because it's pretty damn epic. Rocket-powered mechano hammerhead with freaking laser beams on his head. Irresistible inflatable pool pony. Oversized Spaceballs pygmy helm, which, by the way, I would totally pay $25 for. The helmet actually serves a purpose here, though, by allowing you to blend in completely undetected from these geniuses. With the non-stop tidal wave of tribal tards overwhelming the town in a box, it's up to you to head to the main encampment and take out some of the upper echelon. The town is pretty much a wreck, and to top it all off, there's a steady flow of goblin zombies marching towards the camp. Liz just couldn't leave that one out. At least you get to deal with them in a goblin-approved manner. So it turns out that the pygmies worship this massive fire-breathing armored beast that dwells deep in the heart of the volcano. Or a large turtle, whichever suits your fancy. Take him out with a few well-placed bazooka shots and get the hell out of there. In your absence, Town in a Box went under, and now you're set up at a new encampment with your new horde allies, just in time, of course, to help repel the Alliance invasion. You know that was awesome, come on now. By the way, kids, read your quest text so you don't do something stupid like this. Now that all the fun and innovative stuff is out of the way, I guess they had to squeeze in a few of these boring quests. I mean, like this one, really? I mean, who wants to get into air-to-air combat in MMOs, right? You just keep feeding me these factory fresh grindfest quests and I'll be sure to keep my subscription up, Blizzard. Whew, thank God that yawn fest was over. At least I got to keep the parachute though. Thanks, that's kind of cool. Your next quest involves going back down to the beach to continue moving forward. And of course, I gotta do it the pro fashion. What's up? Oh, oh, I was so close. Look at that. By the way, I'm gonna skip a lot of content here, but I gotta at least show you this. We're nearing the end here, but according to Blizz, we have yet to meet our blowing up all kinds of shit quota. Let's see, minecart, check. Oil platform, check. Captured goblins, God. All right, check. But it's not for creativity because I've been launching shit all day. Finally, you are face to face with the prince himself, suited up in the ultimate foot bomb uniform. You two exchange a few words before he ultimately surrenders and agrees to cooperate with the mysterious precious cargo character. Jump aboard the party yacht and take a trip to Duratar where you deliver the SI7 emblem to Garish or Garash or however you guys want to claim it's supposed to be pronounced. I'm sure it was in a video somewhere, whatever. Continue your quest chain in Kalimdor, and with that I leave you with the closest place to get your going down achievement for you future goblins. You're welcome.
Alright guys, so that wraps up the starting zones, and I'm kind of curious, which one do you guys think is better? The Worgens? The Goblins? See, the Worgens got the crazy phasing and all that lore background, how you became a werewolf or Worgen. Sorry, I guess they're not called werewolves or whatever. Then there's Goblins with the crazy explosions in the cars and all that good stuff. So which one, in your guys' opinion is best? Now, don't just forget for a second that you guys are Alliance or Horde and biased and all that stuff. Let's just look at them by themselves together. I'm curious what you guys think. Comments below or at AKA Mike B. Hopefully I kept the precious cargo thing a secret, unless you read the emote section or if you read the quest line or if some jerky posted below. Sorry, can't do nothing about that guy. But I'll see you guys next week.